The Elephant Island Chronicles presents The Magic of Ember, A Christmas Tale by Callista Freiheit. Narration by 11 Labs. The Magic of Ember, A Christmas Tale. Once upon a time, in a little village nestled at the base of the Evergreen Mountains, Christmas was the most magical time of year. The air would grow crisp, snow would blanket the rooftops and fields, and the scent of pine and cinnamon wafted through the chimneys of every home. In the middle of the village square stood the grandest Christmas tree anyone could imagine, its branches shimmering with ornaments, ribbons, and tiny golden bells that jingled whenever the wind blew. This year, the village grew uneasy. Snow arrived late, the sky hung gray, and the tree in the square appeared lifeless, its usual sparkle gone. Whispers spread about Christmas magic fading as children wrote heartfelt letters to Santa, and adults struggled to rekindle their cheer. The entire village buzzed with worry, and every effort to revive the festive spirit seemed to fall flat. Even the baker's famous gingerbread house competition, a yearly highlight, failed to draw smiles. The town choir's songs echoed hollowly, and even the jingle of sleigh bells sounded less cheerful than usual. It felt as though the magic had drained from the season, leaving behind an empty shell of what Christmas used to be. Unbeknownst to the villagers, something extraordinary was about to happen. Deep within the heart of the Evergreen Mountains, a young dragon named Ember lived in a hidden cavern of ice and crystal. Ember was unlike other dragons. While most dragons loved fire and heat, Ember adored the frost and snow. Her scales shimmered like icicles, and her breath smelled faintly of peppermint. She was a curious dragon, always peeking into the unknown and seeking adventures that other dragons scoffed at. "You'll never fit in with other dragons," her mother had once said. "Dragons don't play in the snow or love winter. We're creatures of fire, my dear." But Ember didn't care. She loved sliding down frozen waterfalls and catching snowflakes on her tongue. Every winter she ventured closer and closer to the village, drawn by the laughter of children playing and the glow of Christmas lights in the distance. She marveled at how the lights twinkled like stars, and how the villagers' songs carried on the wind, filling the air with warmth despite the cold. Ember dreamed of one day stepping out from the shadows and being part of the magic she observed from afar. One chilly evening, Ember's curiosity got the better of her. She crept through the woods, her claws crunching softly on the snow, until she reached the edge of the village. Hiding behind a tall spruce tree, she peered out and saw the villagers decorating the tree in the square. The scene was enchanting, but Ember noticed the lack of joy in their faces. The decorations seemed dull, the ribbons limp, and the bells didn't jingle quite like they should. That's where she met Holly, a brave young girl who would become her first human friend. Holly had spotted the glint of Ember's scales through the trees and approached with quiet curiosity instead of running away. The girl's wide eyes sparkled with fascination rather than fear. Together, they discovered that Ember's unique abilities could help restore the village's Christmas spirit. Her frosty breath brought sparkle back to the town square's Christmas tree, reigniting the villagers' joy and wonder. Children laughed with delight as they watched the shimmering tree, and adults found their spirits lifted, marveling at how Ember's unique gift had transformed their celebrations. Soon she became known as the Christmas Dragon, a title that filled her with pride. Holly and Ember spent hours together, wandering the snowy woods and sharing their dreams. Holly taught Ember about human traditions, while Ember showed Holly the hidden beauty of the frosted mountains. Their bond grew stronger with every passing day, but not everyone welcomed Ember's presence. The arrival of suspicious merchants threatened to disrupt the peace, particularly one stern man who warned of the dangers dragons posed. His words planted seeds of doubt in Ember's mind, leading her to seek solitude in the mountains, where she encountered the mysterious keeper of Christmas magic. The keeper, a wise and ancient spirit, assured Ember that her differences were her strength and shared stories of others who had faced similar doubts. The keeper also revealed that Christmas magic was not something confined to the holiday season. It lives in acts of kindness, the courage to be yourself, and the connections we make with others," the keeper told Ember. Inspired, Ember decided to return to the village, determined to prove that her presence was a gift, not a threat. As spring approached, Ember's mother arrived at the village, drawn by rumors of a frost-breathing dragon. The villagers were initially frightened by the massive fire dragon, but Holly stepped forward bravely, just as she had done with Ember months before. "Your daughter has brought magic to our village," Holly explained to Ember's mother. "She's different, but that's what makes her special." Ember's mother watched her daughter demonstrate her unique gifts, creating delicate ice sculptures and helping children build elaborate snow forts. For the first time, she saw that being different wasn't a flaw but a gift. Mother and daughter shared a heartfelt moment, and the villagers' acceptance made Ember's mother feel welcome for the first time in her life. Ember's confidence grew as she realized that her family and community could coexist in harmony. Word of the Christmas dragon spread to other villages. Soon, children from neighboring towns would make pilgrimages to see Ember, each bringing a unique ornament for the village tree. These ornaments carried their own stories, representing each community's traditions and hopes. The unity tree began to reflect not just the village's spirit, but the shared dreams of the surrounding lands. Families from afar gathered under its branches, creating bonds and friendships that lasted beyond the holiday season. Villagers from across the land collaborated to make the tree grander each year, incorporating new traditions as a testament to their unity. Holly took it upon herself to organize the annual Unity Festival, where songs, dances, and stories celebrated the bonds forged through Ember's influence. The festival became a source of joy, drawing visitors from distant lands who marveled at the sight of the Unity Tree. But the greatest challenge came during the hottest summer in memory. The wells ran dry, and crops began to wither. While other dragons would have been comfortable in the heat, Ember struggled to maintain her cool temperature. Yet she knew she had to help. Holly's unwavering faith in Ember inspired the dragon to find a solution. Working with Holly and the village craftsmen, Ember devised a plan. They built a network of channels leading from the mountain's snow-capped peak. Ember used her frost breath to keep the snow from melting too quickly, creating a steady supply of fresh water for the village. The project required immense effort, but the results saved the village and rekindled Ember's confidence in her abilities. This caught the attention of the Dragon Council, a group of elder dragons who maintained order among their kind. They were intrigued by Ember's innovative use of her unique abilities and her collaboration with humans. What might have once been seen as a weakness was now recognized as a strength. The council decreed that every dragon should spend time learning from Ember's example. Soon, the village became a place where dragons and humans worked together, each sharing their unique gifts. Fire dragons helped the blacksmiths forge stronger tools, while earth dragons taught villagers how to cultivate hardier crops. Even water dragons visited to assist with irrigation systems, ensuring the village flourished year-round. As the years passed, the village transformed into a beacon of harmony between humans and dragons. The Christmas tree in the square grew ever larger, and its decorations now included crystalline sculptures created by Ember's frost breath alongside traditional ornaments. Every year, a grand festival was held to celebrate the bond between humans and dragons, attracting visitors from lands far and wide. Holly grew up to become the village's first dragon ambassador, traveling to other towns to share the story of how one unique dragon had changed everything. She never forgot that first Christmas when she'd found Ember hiding behind a spruce tree. Her tales inspired others to embrace differences and seek unity in diversity. And Ember? She discovered that being different wasn't just about being accepted by others, but about accepting herself. Every Christmas Eve, she would perch atop the highest mountain peak and release a gentle shower of snowflakes across the valley, each one carrying a tiny spark of magic that reminded everyone below of the power of being uniquely yourself. Over time, her snowflakes became a cherished tradition, with children racing outside to catch one and make a wish. The once small village became known as Dragon's Heart, a place where the Christmas spirit lived all year round, and where being different was celebrated as the greatest gift of all. Visitors often remarked on the unique magic of the village, but the villagers knew the truth. The real magic lay in their open hearts and the way they embraced life's unexpected gifts. And so, the story of Ember, the Christmas dragon, became more than just a tale of holiday magic. It became a reminder that sometimes the things that make us different are the things that make us most special, and that true magic comes not from trying to fit in but from having the courage to stand out. The end. From all of us here at the Elephant Island Chronicles, we hope you have enjoyed this original short story by Callista Freiheit. Until next time, God bless.